got to get a defensive stop and get out in transition.
George right around Luka and then gets before they finish the year 17 and 16 in their last 33 games. George dumps it in. Zubac's able
to a little bit of time, but right around the first of the year, that's when James Harden and the Clippers really started playing well.
Gilgeous-Alexander circles. Dort fake penetrate.
So, you know, we obviously, the Dallas Mavericks bigs have been huge for them on defense. Boston is obviously going to target Luka in ways that the Minnesota Timberwolves failed to do, right? We could see on this first play that the Clippers have 4 flat Paul George, so that there is no help. You know, you can't bring help from anywhere, right? And so now you're just relying on the Mavericks bigs. And this is what they need to be able to do when Luka is guarding, right? Luka needs to have faith that those guys can have his back, but he also can't rely on it, right? He needs to try to play tough and aggressive defense, knowing he's going to funnel them into bigs that won't foul and can get blocks. And so they have shown that. Here's another situation, right? We see Lively is all the way on this side of the court, looking to help, right? So they come up here on the double. What the Mavericks need to do is to make sure that this is PJ Washington down here. This cannot be Kyrie Irving, because Al Horford will make the same shot. If this is Tatum, he'll make the same shot. If this is Brown, they got to make sure this is anyone but Kyrie Irving. Here's another time. We're going to see this, right? They're trying to force the ball out of Harden's hand, which they do. Who's going to get the shot? And so for example, like we imagine this is Tatum with the ball, right? He's probably going to kick it to Drew Holiday. And then this could be potentially Derek White or Jaylen Brown. And so he has to get out, like PJ has to get out on this rotation a lot faster. He can't dip too low. He has to stay at the nail so that he can run back out at the 3. And again, they have this weird mismatch with Kyrie on Zubac. This, I just wanted to highlight how, like, look at this defensive effort by Lively. He's starting here with the picker. Meets Shea, forces the tough shot. Instead of going out to him, stays down, gets the block. Like, phenomenal defense by Lively. And they're going to need the bigs to play great defense this series, because Jaylen Brown will attack the basket and Jayson Tatum has been attacking the basket in the playoffs. The big thing will be for their bigs to not get in foul trouble, because they will be the key when it comes to helping out on Jaylen Brown and Jayson Tatum when they try to isolate Luka Doncic. Because like I said, they will matchup hunt and they will isolate Luka. The question is, how will they play it? Will they blitz him and double team him, forcing other guys to make plays and hit shots? Or will they let Luka play aggressive defense and try to help him out at the rim? We're going to have to see, right? But it's really going to depend on these big guys to neutralize what the Boston Celtics are doing. Because if Boston is getting to the paint and they're getting met with bigs that are stopping them and not getting fouls, they might default to shooting a bunch of threes, which then results in them being too 3-point happy, and they could potentially lose those games. Because like I've been saying, when they are too dependent and reliant on their 3-point shot, it's not good. They need to be a lot more. They need to be attacking the rim a lot more than shooting threes. So look for the Dallas Mavericks to try to shade them, right? If Jaylen Brown and Jayson Tatum are shooting threes, that works in your favor. And when they do get to drive, they're going to try to funnel them into Gafford, Lively, and even PJ Washington.